Anyway.
All we need now is a fire axe.
I don't know what you were saying. I was actually doing Pyro lines.
I was just saying. I say good evening.
Wait,
I say good evening,
lines?
everyone.
Yeah, he actually has
okay.
voice clips.
Okay, actually, hold on.
But they're done with the filter of like, they're done through the gas mask, so you can't actually understand what he's saying.
Let me do this. Let me do this.
Oh, it's okay. I believe you.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Renegade.
Entirely too understandable.
Okay.
0 out of 10.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's better.
Okay. So,
although it's still not ambiguous enough whether you are a guy or a girl, so I'm gonna go with like 4 out of 10. Anyway, so we're doing the JT Machinima rap
the
battle.
Swedish chef there a little bit.
yeah.
I
showed my mom.
We're going to need what? 2?
I showed my mom. I showed my mom the Swedish Chef remix of "Wiggle Wiggle Wiggle" by Jason Derulo.
No,
it was just like it was hilarious because it's only like a 30-second clip. It's like her big a chicken.
So it's times like this where I always default to Boromir, where his line of "What is this new devilry?" Because we traditionally, to my knowledge, we only progress one direction through time. So every experience is technically new, so it always applies, and I find myself saying it all the time.
Wait,
that's fair.
Wait, how many directions?
Just one direction.
Nate.
Through time.
No.
I was going to, but baby, you light up my world. I'm sorry.
I will be performing surgery after this to remove Nate's voice box. It can only be an improvement.
It would be
it's the way she walks.
pertinent to point out on this Music Monday that I don't understand a lot of music references until I walk straight into them.
That's fine. I mean,
hits you like a brick wall. That's not a music reference. I pointedly avoided the music reference that I could have made, which was very distasteful.
All right. So anyway,
Miley Cyrus.
Anyway. So are you saying that you can't be tamed? All right, I'll stop. So, ladies and gentlemen,
would you please?
Okay.
Would you kindly?
Okay. I'm literally stopping right now. So, everybody, what we are doing today is we are doing more Musical Mondays, and this one is another rap battle that came out about 2 months ago from our good friends, used to be formerly known, the artist formerly known as JT Machinima, now JT Music. They're now.
People still knew who I was talking about.
Well, yeah. Well, JT Music, they are doing
change their name to a weird symbol.
Well, anyway,
I don't know why I looked at you for that.
Well, anyway, they released a rap battle.
Prince
pretty much two polar opposites between Pyro and May. May is from Overwatch, and she's pretty much a primarily defensive character. She puts up ice walls. She freezes people whenever they get within a certain range of her.
Well,
and she has a defensive that actually encases her in an ice cube for protection. And she is... Now, I've seen her used offensively, but...
He used to go by that symbol.
Who?
Prince.
Oh.
At that point, he was the artist formerly known as Prince, or just that.
Is that like an onk?
I don't know what it is.
No, it's
weird as
it
what.
It didn't have a name. That's the thing.
Apparently, it was called the love symbol.
Well, he can call it whatever he wants. I mean,
right, because he made it up.
Yeah.
Well, but here's the thing, though. Overwatch decided, okay, so we're going to take these classic characters and we're going to make them a little different. So, for example, we're going to have the Heavy, but we're going to make her a girl. We're going to have, we're going to have several different types of medic. Our scout is actually just going to go back in time. And our pyro is going to shoot ice.
Well, Okay.
No, but think about it.
No, I get what you're saying.
Think about it.
Mercy is the more traditional medic, where I'd say she's probably the most equatable to the medic that we have in TF2.
Yep. And then you've got Zenyatta,
who's
actually, I think Zenyatta's probably closer to your medic because he's single point heal, line of sight only.
Oh, that's right.
And
whereas
Mercy can
lock on to
lock
somebody,
on,
and as long as they're within a certain vicinity.
Well, like she can lock on, but she can instead do attack boost,
and she can do buff,
which is
and
not
heal.
something the medic can do without an uber charge.
Okay, yeah.
So
true.
Hi, Micah.
That's
How
true.
are you?
I started saying because I remember the uber charge ability for the medic. Is that not normal?
Okay.
No, well,
I mean,
has to
so
be built up.
there's the uber, and then you can with different mediguns you get different uber charges. So like the Kritzkrieg gives you crits all the time for the duration of the uber charge, but it doesn't make you invulnerable. So
anyway, the comparisons between Overwatch and TF2 will be made as long as these games remain popular, and
so
forever,
for a long time,
forever, pretty much
until Team Fortress 3 comes out.
When has Valve ever counted to 3?
Never.
Exactly. Now, when Overwatch 2, I don't know when that'll be because they keep releasing
Probably not ever.
Probably not. Because I think they're doing a seasonal thing where they're just going to keep updating the game
Yeah,
as
I mean,
it goes.
Team Fortress 2
Yeah.
still doing.
Yeah. I mean, they just put out a new DLC pack not too long ago. Well, it's not DLC. It's actually a completely free add-on.
There is no DLC for Overwatch or Team Fortress 2.
Yeah, they're just seasons.
It's just,
and they add,
we're going to
more
add
on.
more stuff.
It's just, for me, because Overwatch has such a rich story, I want there to be a single-player campaign, but I know that wouldn't work.
That would be cool.
Well, it wouldn't work, though, because of the gameplay style.
Yeah.
Well, the gameplay style could work if you had a team, like a 4-team or a 6-team to go through the campaign together, and you had to like capture objectives and stuff like that, and then and story missions could unfold, and there was like side missions that you could choose to do as a team. You could vote to do it.
I feel like it would be scripted to where you'd have to have like limited character selection for each level.
Yeah.
So I feel like it'd be hard to like make a level where you could
that's
utilize
for every character.
Yeah. That's and honestly, it works best as just a multiplayer kill box, pretty much.
Yeah.
But overall, both games are very similar, and we have pretty much the two polar opposites facing each other from the different ones. Yeah, I said that earlier.
Polar.
Yeah. We have Mei and we have the Pyro. Pyro is a hardcore offensive character, right?
No, he's actually area denial.
He's okay.
Yeah.
So, so they're both defensive in their own way.
They're both very defensive. The Pyro's air blast, the ability to light an enemy on fire and send them just running away. The Pyro's ability to spy check. He's very defensive.
Okay.
And I think he's actually classified in the defensive category.
I forget. It's
so
been a while since I played
can you
TF2.
friendly fire your people in TF2?
No.
But if it's a spy, they're not friendly,
so you just send a puff of fire to like everybody you walk past.
Oh, and
doesn't
hurt them if they're on your side.
Yeah, if it's a spy, they get hurt. If it's a sniper with the bow, you light their arrow on fire, which means that they get burn damage the next time they hit somebody with the arrow.
You see,
there's reasons.
Yeah, reasons. So anyway, JT Music did a rap battle between Mei and the Pyro, and I'd say we've gone through a pretty good introduction of this. Micah,
per your joke earlier, how are they going to have a rap battle if you can't understand what Pyro says?
Yeah.
Is this just going to be like
lyrics,
muffled screams?
Lyrics underneath.
Also, like how are they going to do? Like how are they going to handle Mei?
Because she's Chinese.
Because she has a tendency to slip in some Chinese words. I don't know how they're going to do accent-wise with her. This is going to be interesting.
Yeah, we'll
see
have
how
to see how this plays out.
Yeah.
All right. Everybody ready?
Yep.
3, 2, 1, boom.
Some sort of video beat boop.
Is this Source Filmmaker?
Maybe.
Looks like it.
From cryo, oh, iced out like white gold. Do you find it surprising that my rhymes are ice cold?
Wow, they.
Nice pose. 0 degrees, you'll die slow for a psycho. You're not so bright. I'll snuff out this pyro. No, he's not a gifted linguist. His fire's been extinguished.
Wow, they actually did do the whole animation.
I'm the worst elemental menace. With a dad level-headed chemist. You're a guy with a fire fetish. Could be female, take your guesses.
Ah, yes, Pyroland.
So that's how they would
The
do it.
Pyro is a crazy person.
Oh, he's nuts. They're nuts. Reinhardt.
Damn it, Reinhardt jokes. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, no, Balloonicorn.
It's almost like Deadpool's
Yeah.
Fantasyland.
Yep. Ooh.
I am too scared to put you on ice. Let's see how long you keep in the freezer. You won't keep me down with a fever. Think she'll walk away unscathed. May, is that absurd? Cause all she'll take away today is painful afterburn. I'll give you a headache. I can't watch your dreams. Watch your every mistake. I love your screams. It's true, I'm a brutal nuisance. Cold-hearted, cruel and ruthless. Spreading like a cancer. Worse than a disease. Stirring up your anger. Murder all I see. Don't you try to hide or run from me. You know misery loves
This is. I was waiting for when the chorus
Hey
would
everyone,
hit.
thanks for making this far in the video. I mean, if you're here watching this, you must have really liked it and watched the whole thing through. So
Yeah.
we thank you for that. Big shout out to Raz who animated this music video. You know, it's that time of year. Check out our merch. Perfect Christmas gift. If you don't have the money, you know what? It's the season of giving. You can send that link to someone. You know, I'm sure they're wondering what to get you. So if they have some guidance, you know, it's always very helpful. So check out the links below for our merch. Love you guys. Thank you and happy holidays. Have a good day.
All right. So, JT Music. You remember when we started watching back when they were JT Machinima?
Mm-hmm.
They had under 1 million subs. They had, I think it was like 500 to 700,000. I can't remember the exact neighborhood, but now I looked at their total. They have 1.9 million now.
Good.
Dang.
They're almost over 2 million.
Yeah.
This channel
Good for
has.
them.
this-
I mean-
oh
Yeah.
yeah,
Oh,
big
absolutely.
time.
Their stuff is cool. So
Hugely
I-
successful, and I want everyone to know that you know JT Music and JT Machinima, they've seen our reactions and they like what we do. They like what we say. They like that we add
God
commentary.
knows why.
That commentary. No, I know, right? They like that we add commentary, and they like that we add a lot of stuff to their videos and their music. I mean, their music production has always been really good, and now that they've got artists working in Source Filmmaker to make music videos for this stuff, I think is awesome. I think that they're, it just shows they're continuing to grow, they're continuing to progress as a channel.
You know, increased quality.
Exactly.
Yeah.
100%. And I want to see more from JT Music. I mean, as they keep growing. I mean, Right now, I think they're now part of the Rooster Teeth family. Like,
Really?
Yeah, I think Rooster Teeth. Let's check that out. Not 100. I believe I heard that, but I'm not 100% sure on that. JT Machinima, JT Music. Actually, it's JT Music.
I feel like Rooster Teeth is almost like this like mafioso Don that just keeps like bringing people into the family fold.
Yeah, they are
like,
the Let's Play family.
It's like,
I mean, you
come here, I'll take care of you, and you do favors for me.
Well,
It's
I
just
mean,
like,
you saw Bernie in 11 Little Roosters.
I mean, right? Like
Yeah.
that's.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Bernie was. I
feel
don't know
like
if he still is.
I
but
feel like
he's,
that joke
you
is
know,
far-reaching.
He's up there in the company.
Oh, he's
So,
well,
you know.
Matt is the president and CEO, I believe. Bernie, I think, is chief creative officer, and is listed as like I think him and Matt have final say on pretty much anything that happens.
Yeah, just
Matt is the more business oriented person of the two. Bernie's a very creative person, and he loves interacting with people on a personal level. He loves that. He said at points he feels like he doesn't do enough because there's so much going on in Rooster Teeth now. You know, because of there's actually been some criticism that's been thrown at Rooster Teeth and like the Let's Play family. The Creatures were a very famous streaming group that had at one point such a huge following, massive following on Twitch, on YouTube, you name it. They had a great following. But as time went on, the Creatures, the Creatures were on the downward slope before they joined the Let's Play family. But honestly, everyone blamed Rooster Teeth for the Creatures closing down. Because the Creatures closed down, I think it was last year. And that's unfortunate because the Creatures at one point were huge.
yeah.
And and a lot of them went on to form like Cow Chop and other channels, and a lot of them went solo. Like Gassy
Okay,
Mexican,
so that's-
Chilled Chaos.
That's where Cow Chop came from.
Yeah, Cow Chop
Okay.
is a lot of the remnants of the Creatures.
Okay.
So for me, when people blame the Let's Play family for the downfall of the Creatures, no, they tried to save the Creatures. It's just some would say that it was beyond saving because
it was-
the damage because a lot of people the damage had been done.
Well, it's sort of metamorphosed now. And I mean, all of those people are doing well in their new respects, but in their previous group.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Well, yeah. I mean, they're always going to be remembered as part of the Creatures. I mean, Max Gonzalez, Gassy Mexican. I mean, he's always remembered as one of the best members of the Creatures. But yeah, him and Chilled Chaos both. But him and Chilled have their own channels now, and they're successful in their own
and they're doing
right.
well.
Yeah, they're doing very well.
Yeah. So,
And
I mean, the group may have ended, but the people are still doing well.
yeah, 100%.
So,
Oh yeah, and that's one thing that I really
and I
I'm really happy
doubt
about.
that, like, I doubt that they're not still friends.
there were some
Like, I doubt, like, I find it hard to believe that, like, they wouldn't still be at least, bros.
Well, yeah. Well, the head of the Creatures, I forget his name now. Damn, it's left me. But a lot of people criticized him for his actions because there was some bad blood with certain former members of the Creatures. Like Max was the first one I heard about
Having a beef.
Well, yeah,
so to
because
speak.
they moved into this
Chop
huge house.
joke.
They moved into this huge house in Colorado, and they called it the Creature House. The Creature House was this massive, like, office/house, office/house, where
Animal
everybody lived.
house.
Pretty much. And everyone had their own space, and then there was a community room where everyone could come, and they would like have a LAN party and stream it, and it was fun. But Max, he felt it was a mistake for him to move into the Creatures House because it was a lot of people's first time living on their own, and with that come growing pains and come personal space issues.
Yeah.
And Max, who was trying to date Rene, that's Lol Renee on YouTube, he was trying to date Rene, I believe, and someone set off a smoke bomb, not a smoke bomb, but a stink bomb near his room, right as Rene was coming over for a date, I think.
Oh, jeez.
And
Well, I mean, it's
Max's house and Max's room pretty much smelled like a garbage bin.
That's pretty dirtball though, because I mean, yeah, if you have a common area and you like to joke around with each other, but like you have to have your own personal space. Like,
Yes.
that's just
Agreed.
not cool.
Agreed. I mean, I mean, it's just like it's just like people out there keep asking us to do Rick and Morty. Ben doesn't want to do it. I'm not going to force him to do something he doesn't want to do.
Yeah, but I have no problem if you all do it. But
but
no,
Ben doesn't want to be a part of it, and that's his choice.
I'll go hide in the streaming office.
So
I know the password. I'll go hide in the streaming office.
I know, but
I don't give a shit.
No, but you see, that's the thing. I'm not going to force you. I'm not going to say, well, your job depends on it to do this. I'm not going to say that. I mean,
I feel like that's like a funny punishment, not punishment. Like, that's it. Go to the streaming office.
Oh God.
Yep. Go to the streaming office and think about what you did. What I did was not play enough Goat Simulator.
That's what yeah.
Yeah, no.
So, but you see, that's one thing that happened with Max is that he had his gripes against some of the creatures who did that, and when he brought it up, they told him to get over it, and he did, and he felt
no.
Well,
you have to be able to voice your concerns.
Exactly, but he felt like he'd been there long enough to where he at least had the right to say, "Hey, I'd prefer it if you all didn't do that stuff whenever I'm like trying to have a girl over to like play games and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Don't trash my room like that." And they just told him to get over it, and he pretty much said, "All right, I'm leaving." So he left, and a lot of people say that that's when the downward slope of the creature started, because Max was one of the most popular streamers because he was dedicated too. I mean, he still streams every single day.
I mean,
I love Max Gonzalez. He's really cool.
From the sound of things, yeah, he was absolutely in the right there.
Yeah, and that's where a lot of people accredit the start of the true descent of the creatures. But JT Machinima, or JT Music now, joining up with Rooster Teeth. Rooster Teeth isn't telling them to stop doing what they're doing.
Right.
They're not trying to force them to do something they don't want to do. I mean, it's the same thing with Ray when Ray left Achievement Hunter.
Oh, I wasn't trying to make a criticism. I just thought it was interesting, like how big Rooster Teeth has gotten, and how their influence has grown.
Well, you see, but this is the fear that everybody is associating with it. It's like, oh, Rooster Teeth is enveloping you into their Let's Play family, so they're probably going to force you to do stuff you don't want to do. Because that's what they said that they did to the creatures. They forced a lot of stuff onto the creatures. But no, the creatures had the idea to do these things. It's just they were not successful. And when everything folded, Rooster Teeth was just like, "That's okay, guys. It's okay. Hey, we'll still still have positions for you here."
Yeah, it's like you guys want to stay on, stay on.
If you want to stay on and still be part of the Let's Play family. I mean, heck, if you want to join for Cow Chop, or hell, if you want to go edit videos for Funhouse, I mean, I'm sure they'd be glad to welcome you. That's just, another thing about Funhouse was, Spool and Joel Rubin leaving. A lot of people said that it was because of the pressures put on by Rooster Teeth. Joel left because he felt his responsibilities had waned, and he felt like he wasn't contributing enough to the company to be considered like a full-time part of it. Mm-hmm. And he felt like he had to strike out on his own and do his own thing. Same thing for Spool. Spool is now a dedicated streamer full-time, just like Ray. And you see Ray, that's one thing I was going to bring up about Ray, was when he broke off, started to do his own thing, the community got behind him 100%.
Oh, yeah.
And, there's people who still, where's Ray, or where's Roy? Isn't Roy coming back? And Ray's just like, I just want to do my own thing right now. I mean, if I want to go back one day and, like, have fun one day with him, I'll call him up and I'll just be like, hey, you want me to come in and we can... Yeah,
it's like you guys want to play some games.
Yeah,
we'll play some games.
Yeah, but it's their choice. It's everybody's choice on what they want to do.
Yeah, and like I think everybody at Achievement Hunter is sort of like, they're like, you want Ray back just being salty and not saying anything? No, he's happy now. Let him.
Well, and that's just like, we've got a little bit of, we're not nowhere near the level of Rooster Teeth, but hey. We've got Heather, Miss Heads for Heads. We've got Wyndham, that filthy casual, and we got Cole, Mr. Zenspaz, and we've got the Meme Squad.
Yep, and Elena, Carly, and Jacob.
That's what I was alluding to.
Yeah, I mean,
wait, they're actually called the Meme Squad.
They've called themselves the Meme Squad for a long time because. So, the interesting thing about them, and like, interesting in the full aspect of like a Chinese curse. They have
like a Gino Sachi?
They have somehow created the linguistic equivalent of the cold virus. So there are
This keeps
times
getting better and
when
better.
I will be hanging out with them and they will start talking and the words they're saying are English, but the meaning makes no sense. And the problem is, like, they're talking in memes. And then a meme takes on a different meaning in their context. And so as soon as you grasp one little bit of it, it mutates
it
again.
incubates
Yeah,
and mutates and
that's
infects
that's the basis of memes. I mean, memes
Like, the thing
are
is,
borrowed
you
all the
can't
time.
you can't cure it because as soon as you get, like, a foothold in one little bit of it,
it
it
evolves.
changes.
It evolves and becomes a different beast.
So, yeah, that's...
Lol meme squad.
So, yes, they are the meme squad. God help us all.
No. You see, that's my thing. I mean, I like the fact that we've got different groups that that you've got your Carly and Jacob and Elena, and you've got your Mad Doctor. You've got your
I mean,
Stoic Caleb and Stoic Micah.
people's personalities bring different things to the table.
Yes.
And it's the combination of those personalities that breeds entertainment.
Yeah, and that's just like
You know.
me. I mean, I'm sort of all over the map. I try to be the mediator between a lot of and sometimes I let my brain do a lot of the I let my brain do a lot of the wrong things, and it's just like, wait a second, okay, I'm mad now.
All right. Let me tell you right now,
Go ahead.
don't be the mediator. Let me handle that.
How can you be the mediator? You want to,
I've been the mediator for a long time, Nate.
and I have it here.
Just be you, buddy. Just be you.
Ben, I am the window that gives every one of you into our lives.
No, that's the window that gives everybody a view into our lives.
Well, that's actually a camera, but
I mean, you know,
that was
Scientific,
not, that was
like,
not a good joke.
electronic equivalent.
That was not a good joke.
But-
Anyway, dude, just don't put the pressure on yourself. Just be you.
I am being me by being the mediator. That's what I've been my entire life. Between my mom and my dad,
You
my sister and the rest of the world, and myself and the rest of the world. I mean, honestly, dude.
Yeah, but
I'm used to it.
that doesn't make it a good thing.
Why?
You shouldn't have to be the mediator. You should just be you.
Someone has to be, though.
Yeah, let me handle it.
This is getting out of hand.
Anyway.
Never mind. All right.
Anyway,
So this was fun.
this was a good rap battle.
Yeah. We
does-
didn't give our
yeah,
predictions
so
of who we thought won.
Any picks? Any picks right now? Chico is
I don't know. I don't.
is picking.
I-
I'm gonna go over here and curl up next to Micah.
So I don't know. I mean, honestly, they both made their points. They both
their
had
rap battles are designed very well in that you
They're
can't
even.
pick a winner.
Yeah, they're even. Pretty much down the middle.
I feel like maybe they got Pyro's personality more right
Yeah.
because May, like in game, May tends to be very, I'm sorry.
May's very bookish.
Yeah,
very bookish
and she's
personality.
She's like, I did this. Oh crap! I'm sorry.
Yeah.
So I feel like they've added a malicious edge that I'm not sure was warranted. So in the respect of getting the character the most right, I have to go Pyro.
I'd probably say that too, because Pyro, you had of course the pure joyous side of him or of them, just dancing around in their fantasy world, and then the harsh realism of how heinously vicious they are. And
how it comes across, because you look at Meet the Pyro and it's like, oh, what he perceives he is doing is all of this good stuff. I'm handing out candy, I'm
blowing bubbles,
I'm blowing bubbles, I'm putting the lid back on this box just the way it is because somebody knocked it off.
Yeah.
And then you see what's actually happening, and you go, "Oh,
Not blowing bubbles, he's blowing someone away.
yeah, fire."
And also he's not putting putting a top back on a box. He's locking someone in a barn and setting it on fire.
Mm-hmm.
And
So you get both sides of that. Whereas, I don't think May would, in character, I don't think May would do very well in a rap battle because she's very apologetic for all the things that that are happening. Just sorry.
yeah,
Sorry.
sorry.
So I think overall I have to give it to Pyro.
So she's Chinese Canadian.
Yes.
Sorry. Okay, so Micah, since you're not as aware of the personalities, between the two of them, who did you think?
I mean, I can't really speak to character authenticity. This is kind of weird. I think I like Pyro better just because I enjoy contrast, and so that juxtaposition was kind of neat.
Mm-hmm.
However, half of Pyro's rap battle wasn't really on task. Pyro was sort of frolicking through her own
Pyro
imagination.
Land, yeah.
Yeah.
Where May seemed like she was actually on task the whole time. So
Fair enough. I could see that.
Both, I guess.
Okay. Well, yours is caught at a draw in long and short.
Yeah, because I mean, I can't really speak to how either of them would behave.
All right.
Never
So
played either game.
So I went with Pyro. Ben went with Pyro, and Micah is at a draw because
is fine.
No, it's fine. I mean, it's how he perceives it.
It's a valid choice.
Yeah, it's how he perceives it, and
I feel like Ben is always going to be TF2 ride or die.
I mean, I don't know about that. There are things that I like better about Overwatch.
What?
Yeah, weird, right?
That is genuinely shocking.
It's
to me.
mostly in just
what is this new devilry?
It's character variety.
Oh well,
Just
that's true.
straight up. There's so much more variety in the mechanics of the characters that TF2 doesn't and realistically can't have because it's only got 9 characters and they all have to stay pretty well balanced. That said, TF2, all the characters are balanced against each other. There's no hard counter like there is in Overwatch.
Yeah. Well, it's just like today I played against a really good team. Like it was me and Husker Gamer against a really good team, and we were very evenly matched. And I was playing as McCree.
Mm-hmm.
Well, at first I was playing as Soldier 76, but then we got to a point where Soldier 76 was not as effective as he was earlier in the game. And then I switched over to McCree, and I started doing a lot better. And here's the thing. I ran into one character who was playing as a Black Widow, playing as a Widow. Or
Widowmaker.
Widowmaker. And she was sniping me from a distance, and she was good.
Oh,
She
yeah.
was really, really good. So what I had to do was I had to close the distance on her by being a little bit more sneaky, and also finding different routes to get to her.
Which is very difficult considering Widowmaker's ability to just see through walls now.
That's her special. That's her special.
Yeah.
But she just used her special, and she was back to being blind again.
So it was on cooldown.
Yeah, it was on cooldown.
All right.
And what I had was I have a flash bomb that I can use to disorient, and I've gotten really good at the disorient. Fan the hammer, roll in, fan the hammer again, and that's
because you reload when you roll.
Yeah, and
that's nice.
That's going from just getting 6 shots to getting 12 shots within a very short amount of time, and I did that, and I had her down to like an iota of health. She sniped me, took about 70% of my health away, and then I lunged in and I hit her with a melee, and she died.
Nice.
And then because I took her out, we were able to
progress.
Escort the payload, and we won. And it was right at the end too. She was on this balcony, and I was just like, "How do I get up there?" Okay, there's the stairwell. Okay, I'm gonna go through a little bit of fire here, roll through, and then my roll recharged, and then I got up there and I dealt with her.
And as always, a pro tip for Overwatch: stay on the point.
Yes, and also another thing too, don't stand still.
I mean, don't stand still, but
Don't
also
stand
stay
still.
on the point.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, that's
Anyway.
just like me. I've gotten used to doing the strafe left and right.
Oh yeah, I
And keeping my aim on the same target.
It's like Nate, I played medic. Come on.
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, you know.
I know
that.
this.
You know all about that. So that's
I
what
hate
I've
spies
gotten
so
used to.
much.
Also that mouse I have upstairs. I love that mouse. I just need a good mouse pad.
Yeah.
But okay. So
Anyway.
at the end of the day, we love this. JT Machinima always doing what they do best, and or JT Music, sorry.
Yep.
And honestly, can't wait to see more from him. And if you all are enjoying these Music Mondays again, let us know in the comments down below. Also, if there are other musical stuff out there you want us to watch, feel free to
Yes.
let us know by
Yes.
either posting down below or in the Discord, preferably on the Discord. We'll be able to see it a lot easier there.
Yeah,
and,
it's a lot
won't get
easier to
bogged
like
down.
find these things on the Discord.
Yes.
So, but yeah, that's a good plan. Go
Yeah.
join the Discord. It's just a cool
Absolutely.
place anyway.
Link down there. Also, link to the original videos down there as well. Check out JT Music. They're almost at 2 million subs. Check them out. They got a lot of amazing videos. And I guess until next time, signing off, I'm Nate.
I'm Ben,
Micah.
and Chico just sort of like cuddled in over here. So,
He's in between the cushions. He's happy.
yep.
And we'll see you later, everyone. Peace out.